We're back with 10 more under-23 players whose contracts expire at the end of the first season on Football Manager 2023. These are players with high potential, so let's go and have a look who they are. Welcome back to our second part of our under-23 players whose contract expires at the end of the season. We have looked at the best current ability, now we're looking at the best potential ability, and there was obviously some overlap on both lists. So some players have appeared in one list and not the other when they really could have appeared in both. But today's group of 10 features a few much younger players. Their average age is about 17 or 18 rather than 22 or 23. But they've all got really high potential, and they're definitely ones you can pick up at the end of the season if you're lucky, who will guide you to glory in the future. So without any further ado, let's have a look at our first player on the list. And that first player is someone you are definitely going to be familiar with. It's Youssoufa Moukoko. So he is a 17-year-old, he'll be 18 by the time you get him. He plays at Dortmund. He's just broken into the Dortmund first team. He's a very promising prospect, a great striker, got great finishing, great dribbling and technique. Acceleration is up there, pace is up there. He can run, he can score, he can get around players. He's an out-and-out striker, and he's worth 25 to 76 million. So if you can get him from under the noses of Dortmund, if you can't quite break into their first team, you've definitely got yourself a good player on your hands. Definitely one for the future, as are everyone on the list, including Luca Romero at Lazio, who can play either on the right or the left of attacking midfield, but he's best down the centre. He's got a natural fitness of 18, personality resolute, and his technical and mental abilities are already getting up there as well. First touch of 13. Vision of 11, work rate 11, technique of 13, agility 14. He's going to be good on the ball and getting past defenders, and he's definitely one you should try and steal at the end of the season. And now we're going to look at the first goalkeeper on the list. We've got Arno Tenas at Barcelona. Now the young Spaniard is already well-rounded in goal. Most of, if not all of his goalkeeping, mental and physical attributes are 10 and above. There's a couple that are not quite 10 and above, but he's very, very well-rounded, very good. 6'1", got good command of the area, and reflexes are pretty high as well. His shot stopping and aerial abilities are definitely up there. Definitely one you can keep an eye on if Barcelona don't want him. Then we're off to Portugal for Jolson Fernandes of Sporting, a naturally left-sided attacking mid, right-footed. He's 19 and he's got good speed, good vision, good technical ability. His pace and acceleration are both 14, vision 12, technique 13, dribbling 14. So he's going to be able to take a man on. Got good flair of 15 as well. Definitely one you should look out for, and he's got some pretty good hair. Next, we're back in goal, and we're off to the Netherlands with Rome Jadon Owusu-Adoro from Young AZ. Aerial reach is what stands out immediately of 16. He's good in the air. Shot stopping isn't bad either. He's much less well-rounded, much slower as well, but you don't really need pace for a goalkeeper. But he's got high potential, so if you can get him and develop him, he's going to turn into a good goalkeeper. His distribution isn't quite as good as other goalkeepers on the list, but once again, his aerial reach is there. He's 6'2", got decent jumping reach, 16 aerial reach. Keep an eye on him. Off to Brazil and some more good hair. We've got Guilherme Biro at Corinthians. This is another attacking midfielder. Favours in the centre of the park, but can actually play all down the right-hand side as well. And the left-hand side, sorry. He's got good, well-rounded. He's obviously still got plenty of room to develop. Pace is only 12, acceleration 13, dribbling 13. He's getting there, but he's not quite at the level of some of the other players on this. Flair of 14. A balanced personality and left-footed. He's okay. He's going to be getting better, so if you can develop him, he'll be definitely one for the future. As is another goalkeeper on this list, Andre Gomez at Benfica. He's in their under-23s at the moment, and he's only 17, so he's well-rounded already. He's not as well-rounded as the Barcelona goalkeeper we touched on earlier, but he's got good basically everywhere. His physicals are really well-rounded in the mid-teens. Goalkeeping stats are all 10 and above. His mentals are a little bit lower, but he is, he can do everything. He's good distribution, good shot stopping, good aerial ability as well, good communication. He's a little bit eccentric, but he's a good young goalkeeper. He's only 17 as well, remember. Now, the first player based in England on this list is Northern Irish Jamie Donnelly, who is at Spurs at the moment. He's a striker with a lot of speed, 14 acceleration, 14 pace. His finishing is 12, and his heading is 14. He might not be that tall and doesn't have a very good jumping reach, but if you can get it on his head, he's got good heading. Not the best, but again, he's only 17, and he's going to develop better. He's got the pace already there. He's going to work on that. His attacking attributes are also good as well. He's got the formations of a good young player, and if Spurs don't think he has, you certainly can steal him and develop him into a much better striker. Back in Portugal with Jorge Mireles of Porto, another striker on this list. His pace and acceleration only 12. Again, he's young, he's 18. Finishing of 12. Some good middling, nothing massively standing out, but he's a young striker. He's got plenty of potential, and he's not worth much either, so potentially Porto aren't going to see much in him, but he's got the makings of a young striker who can do some damage going forward in the future. And finally, the last player on the list is Abdul Ouattara at Strasbourg, the Ivorian attacking midfielder. He's very promising, got good natural fitness of 15, determination 16. Again, he's only 16 years of age though, so you got to look at him through that lens. His speed isn't great, his vision's not bad, but his technical ability is there. He's got good passing, good dribbling, good first touch. 15 dribbling and 15 first touch are definitely key, and he's only 16, so he's only going to get better with age, and that rounds out our 10 young players with high potential whose contracts are ending at the first season of Football Manager 2023. If you've enjoyed this list, check out our previous list if you haven't seen it, and check out more great content here on the channel. There's going to be some playlists popping up in a second. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.